Uh, Hi guys, here this is the video for giving you the guidance for the online PCB training and as well as the how to get the certificate for the training. Okay, first of all you want to enter the our organization website. Okay, for that you want to enter www.suryas.in. Okay, suryas.in. Okay, once you have entered, the page will be shown to you. Okay, here there is an details which are for the our organization regarding the work plan and all regardings. Okay, here in the bottom you have the posters. Okay, in this poster, here you want to right click there's a fourth poster is for the PCB design training. Okay, here it is our design training. Here the all details are mentioned here. Once you have entered into the website, you can see this here. And after reading the all things, here there is a second link which means the PCB design online registration link is here. Okay, you want to click this. Okay, once you want to click, there will be a page will be opened. Okay, the new page will be open to you. Okay, or else if you want to give means I want to tell you in clear way, open link in new tab. Okay, it is only for your understanding purpose. Yeah, here it is a new Windows will be open, which means here you want to enter the details which has been asked. Okay, at the same time, here your name, WhatsApp number, email, department, and college name, as well as it is a payment slip for a registration of the training. Okay, here at the same time the transaction ID should be mentioned. The other details are should be also included at the bottom of the link. You have see the syllabus of the online training. Okay, syllabus is nothing but these are the main thing you want to be learned during this training. Okay, and the last one you want to submit. Once you want to fill the once you have filled the all details, you want to submit. And next at the same time, once you came to the home, and as well as once you are registered, at the same time you have the link which has in the top right corner there is a logo, yeah, which means YouTube symbol. Okay, once you have entered into the YouTube, there is our YouTube channel link will be shown to you. Okay, once again guys, uh, it should be take time. Yeah, it's our YouTube channel. Okay, in this YouTube channel we have included that uh, the online session training. Okay, here it is a PCB design training. Okay, yeah, yeah, it is here we have the PCB design training day by day 1 to day for 20 up to the till days which are uploaded. You want to watch this video and you want to be in a learning mode. Okay, once you have completed the all session, there is an that you want to be one second guys, you want to give the mail, send the mail where you want to means once you have entered the enter the link which have registration of the online course, you are all individually you have the individually you have allocated one of the PCB design trainer. Okay, to you for a individually monitoring you, or if you have any doubts regarding in this session, you want to ask the doubts and clarify by the individual PCB trainer who was particularly allocated for you. Okay, once you have uh, once you have completed the video session and you have any doubts, you can be easily clarified by him. Okay, once you have watched the all videos, you want to one second guys, you want to contact the PCB trainers. Okay, for example contact. Okay, in this contact you want to mail for the technical once again PCB designers, which means here. Okay, these ID PCB designers, you want to mail that for example the subject is about I completed the course and I want to finish the course and I want the certificate like that. Okay, then the PCB designers want to evaluate you by comparing the uh, their particular norms. For example, they have evaluate yourself because of the course understanding by the videos. Okay, once they have evaluated, they will provide you a mark. Okay, they will provide you the mark which are scored by you by learning the PCB designs by that videos. Okay, if you want any doubts, the PCB trainers who was allocated for you is individually take responsible for your problems and doubts. Okay, once you want to complete, once you completed the video session, you want to send the mail to the PCB designers at Surya's. Once the mail is received by the viewed by the trainers, they are evaluate you how you are trained and you are fit for the training, or your what is your level of knowledge gained in the PCB design system. Okay, once they have evaluated, they give you a evaluation mark. Okay, yeah, it's this up to this is a process of the training. Okay, at the same time, you want to get a certificate. Means what do you do means, once you enter into the home. Okay, enter into the home, go to the go to Surya's here. Here, once you scroll down, there is a feedback session. Okay, here it is a feedback online PCB design feedback. Okay, you want to click these feedback here. Okay, a new page will be opened here. Here you want to enter your mail name, and as well as training name, your number details which is asked by the organization. Okay, you want to submit a report, which means report is nothing but how did you learned and what are the things you have newly learned, how it is be useful to your career. That and all your small report you want to create and submit it as a PDF, as well as if you are interested in internships are also be asked. Okay, if it is your own opinion. Okay, then another one is a hard copy of the certificate. Okay, these are the certificate will also be here. At the same time, there's a one another thing should be added. Okay, here it's a PCB trainer training, right? Okay, is here if you want to enter that evaluated mark. Okay, the evaluated mark is nothing but the mark which is give you by the PCB designers. Okay, here it is a payment reference ID and remarks are these are the most common things which is asked with our organization. Okay, then you want to add a file. Okay, which means the review. Okay, review of the session. Okay, these are the main things you want to enter. Okay, after completing that, the certificate will be provided by our organization. Once you want to complete the session and evaluation by the PCB designers, you want to must want to fill the feedback form, then only your certificate will be provided. Okay, thank you guys, this is the routine of the online training session.